Voices.
B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Happy Juneteenth to everybody. Happy Juneteenth. I have some upcoming events I want to make you aware of before we begin our show on tonight. My song of the week, I'll be featuring my special guest on the show, Steve Adams and Grisha Bookham, both from Houston, Texas. Looking forward to talking to them on the broadcast. They have a new single that we'll be debuting on the show tonight. And also on the weekend of June the 25th through the 28th, there will be a Carolina Youth Vocal Ministry Camp at the Sunset Boulevard Church of Christ there in Columbus, South Carolina. For more information about the speakers and the instructors of this event, just go to the website cybmc.com or Carolina Youth Vocal Ministry Camp.com. On Friday the 26th, that'll be the last Friday of the month. My special guest on the show will be George G. He's from Boca Raton, Florida. He's an active member there, International Recording Artist Straight Company. And we always try to have George G on the show every fourth Friday of the month. He's sitting on a ton of music. I always say that about George. He's sitting on a ton of music, so we always enjoy George. I always have him on the broadcast. Now, we have some new music that'll be coming to the show soon. We have some new music from the producer, Cornell Clark, from San Bernardino, California. You know, Cornell was on the show a few years ago with Kenya Shelley when she dropped her new single. So it's all Cornell's doing a great job. So I always look forward to having him on the broadcast. And also, we have a new album now that's going to be released soon by Hamilton Landrum. Remember, Hamilton Landrum was on the show back in 2016. That's how long we've been doing this, ladies and gentlemen, since 2016. When he dropped this new album, Universal Language. And that album also received the Best Album of the Year at the Nakama Awards in 2016. So looking forward to having Hamilton Landrum back on the broadcast. He's out of McKinney, Texas. And I also have some new music from Kimberly Osby from Auburndale, Florida. Kimberly was on the broadcast a few years ago with her new single that she dropped, Show the Love. So she's just dropped some new music, and we're looking forward to having Kimberly on the broadcast as well. On July the 10th, my special guest on that show will be Brian Malone. He's the co-director and one of the vocalists for the Committed Acapella Chorus out of Rogersville, Alabama. And everybody knows about the Committed Acapella Chorus. If you don't know, you better be tuning in to the blast on a Friday night, because I'm playing some of the world's greatest acapella music artists. I love bragging on these artists because they have some great productions that they're putting together. So I enjoyed my gig on Friday night. And then on July the 11th at 5 p.m. at the Belford Avenue Church of Christ there in Houston, Texas, there'll be a Night of Power featuring acapella artists Hamilton Landrum, Chris Turner, Jeff Marat, and Steve Adams, who's on the show tonight, and Vision, as well as the Soul Influence, those groups out of Houston, Texas, and the Melodiers. I just love the Melodiers, and the Acapella Alliance. Now, on Friday, July the 31st, this is my last announcement. On Friday, July the 31st, my special guest on that show will be George G again, because he's coming on the show every fourth Friday of the month, and we've been doing it that way ever since he was with Blog Talk Radio. So I always look forward to having George on the broadcast. So enjoy the ride, ladies and gentlemen, on the blast tonight. Stevie B is on the air. Enjoy the show.
You're in the mix with Stevie B, the blaster master of acapella gospel music.
Kicking off the show, I have a double play coming your way from Exodus out of Los Angeles, California. They have a single, How You Love Me. You're going to love this song from the 1994 album, Exodus the Cross. Now, this group features Terry Mays and Callie JT, John Everson. And I had a chance to meet John at this last Camo Awards. I did an interview with him and his wife on the red carpet there at the Camo Awards. We just had a great time. And that'll be followed by my man, Darryl Barnett out of Los Angeles, California. He has a single, Why, from his 2018 album, Way to Go. And this album, this single, Why, from Darryl Barnett I think it was the song of the year back in 2018, if I'm not mistaken. So enjoy this double play, Exodus 2.0, Exodus rather, and my man Darryl Barnett. Enjoy this double play. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.